Well, hello and welcome back to another brand new episode. We have a nice little flow in store for you today. Well, hello and welcome back to my channel, my fellow friends and yogis. Today we have a great, beautiful, wonderful little good morning stretch routine. And you can practice this whether it's early in the morning for you, maybe it's midday or later at night, whenever. It's all good. Just welcome in. For today to get started, before we do get started, if you do not have a strap as so, I want you to grab hold of a towel or a t-shirt. We're going to use that as a little binding tool for today. And besides that, maybe just a little bit of water. And we're going to start lying on our backs in a Supta Baddha Konasana. So you guys lie on down, take your feet to touch, and then bring your knees out nice and wide. So if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you could bring your feet closer in toward your hips. And if you want more of a relaxation pose, maybe you bring your feet towards the edge of your mat. Just breathe. Inhales through your nose. Exhales out the mouth. Allow your mind to focus in to this present moment. The best way to focus in is by just taking your inhales as deep as you can. And then exhale, letting everything go. Focus on the breath. On your next inhale, start to reach your arms out long behind you. Taking a nice little stretch. Maybe you circle out the wrists. Take a nice deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, plant your hands onto your knees and close your legs like a book. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze here. Maybe a little rock back and forth, side to side. Beautiful. All right. Plant your feet down to the earth. Gonna take a little bridge pose so your fingers should be able to tickle your heels. Then lift your hips up high to the sky. So take a deep breath in. Squeeze through your glutes and your hamstrings. Press your belly in towards your spine. Lift your hips up an inch higher. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale, lower back down to the earth. You're going to take some pulses here. So inhale to lift your hips up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhales, lower. Take this at your own pace. Come to your breath here. We'll take one more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Beautiful. Place your right knee, or lift your right leg up. Place your right shin across your left knee. Now there should be a hole in between your legs. Right arm reaches through the hole, either wrapping your fingers around your knee or your thigh. Just pull your left knee in toward your chest. If you want to get a little bit deeper into your hip, you can always press your right knee towards the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale, keep your legs as they are. Just lower your hips down so your left foot should connect to the earth. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, your hips will lower to the left, so your right foot should be able to plant into the earth as your chest gazes over the opposite shoulder. A little variation of a supine twist. Try to have both shoulders connected into the earth. Inhale, come back to center. Release your right foot back down to the earth. And we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Bring your shin across your knee. Left arm threads through. Pull your knee in. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release your grip. Right foot plants back down. Shin stays on top of the knee as your hips start to shift over to the right and your gaze comes over to the left. Inhales to create length through your spine. Exhales to twist you a little bit further. As you inhale, come back to center. All right, take your left leg up high towards the sky. Arms wrap around your thigh, calf, maybe up to the foot. Just flex your toes towards your face. If you want to get deeper into this, you can bring your right leg out to the front of the mat. And if you want to go deeper than that, you can go forehead to knee. Take the variation that suits you and breathe into it. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your knee back into your chest. Place your left hand on your knee. And we'll find some circular rotations to the hip socket here. So moving a few times in one direction. And then taking it in the other direction. Get a little lubrication for the synovial fluid in your hip sockets. All right, gently release your left leg back down to the earth. And with an inhale, bring your right leg up high towards the sky. Hamstring stretch. Same variation, just the other side. Toes flex towards you. Maybe forehead goes to the knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the knee into your chest. Find your circular rotations. Open up the hip. Getting it ready to stretch. Nice and limber for the rest of your day. Take it in the opposite direction. Beautiful. All right, pull both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your thighs. Take a few rocks. Take a few rolls up and down the length of your mat. I want you to get your spine nice and warmed up. All right, take one more rock and roll, and we'll come up into our seated position on your mat. Taking your legs to crisscross. Now arms reach up high towards the sky. Just start to open and close your fists. Open, close. Simple as that. And then let's get a little bit faster with it, shall we? To the point where you're going as fast as you possibly can. Just open, close. Keep it going strong. I know the forearms are starting to speak to you. Keep it going for 8, 7, maybe a little bit faster for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Right. Inhale the arms back up high. Exhale, twist over to the right. So your left hand comes to your right knee. Your right palm plants to the back of your mat. Keep your chest nice and tall and try to bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Your inhales help create lift. Your exhales allow you to twist deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Arms up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Taking this one more time to both sides. Here we go. Twist over to the right. Now keep your left palm on your right knee. Inhale, your chest squares back to the front. Right arm reaches high. Cross your right hand over to grab hold of your left knee. From here, eagle arms. So left arm is underneath the right. Bring the forearms together. Inhale, lift up your elbows and your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, return your arms back up high. Exhale, twist over to the left. Keep your right palm on your left knee. Inhale the chest back to the front. Cross it on over. You know where to go. Here we are. Eagle arms. Right arm now is underneath. Inhale to create lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, return your arms back up high. And exhale, make your way into a tabletop pose, coming onto your hands and your knees. Here we go, coming on to the hands and knees. Fingers spread nice and wide. Make sure that the index fingers point straight out in front of you. Take an inhale, cow pose, lower the belly. And through your exhale, cat pose, round through your spine, chin to chest. Inhales for cow. Exhales for cat. Giving you a moment of yogi playtime. If you want to continue through your cat cows, you're welcome to. If you want to start to sway out your hips, get a little bit of hip lubrication, feel free to do so. You can flip your palms over. Whatever's calling your name right now. All I ask is that you breathe. Inhales through the nose. Exhales out the mouth. The beautiful thing about practicing at home is nobody can hear you. So let it out. Be you. As we love to say at Black Swan Yoga, let your freak flag fly. Right. Slowly return back to your neutral tabletop pose. Now, as you inhale, right knee stays bent. Lift your right leg up and out to the side. I like to call this a little fire hydrant. I'm pretty sure you can use your imagination as to why. Then exhale, return your knee back down. Inhale, create lift. Exhale, lower your knee. Inhale, lift your knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Now listen here. Exhale, extend your leg out. Plant your right foot down so it's in line with your left knee. Open gate pose. Chest lifts up. Arms reach out and away from you. Take a breath in. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches over. Feel expansion through your side body. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the right. Right hand down, left arm over. Inhale to center. Keep your legs as they are. Find a child's pose. Sink your hips on back. Rest your forehead down. So, trying to keep your right foot planted in this position, which helps get a nice deep stretch through the outer part of your right thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, return to a neutral tabletop pose. And then we'll take this to the other side. Inhale, left knee lifts up and out. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One last time. Inhale, lift. Extend your leg out. Plant your foot down. Open gate. Chest up. Arms away. Take a breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm over. Try to bring your left palm to point towards the earth. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. Same thing, right palm is trying to point down towards the earth here. Side body stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale, child's pose. Sink the hips back. Inhale, return to your neutral tabletop pose. Take 2 more cat-cows. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now inhale, extend your right arm out in front of you as if you're shaking someone's hand. Left leg out long behind you. So create one nice flat line here. Then exhale, crunch in, elbow and knee together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Tiger's pose. Your left heel comes towards your glute. Right arm reaches around, maybe getting hold of your foot. Now, if you can get a hold of your foot, I want you to press your foot towards the back wall. Breathe. Feel your chest expanding open towards the right. Take an inhale. Exhale, return to your neutral tabletop. And let's take the left arm long and your right leg long. Take a breath in. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Tiger's pose, bend the knee. Reach around. Press your foot away. And breathe. Take an inhale. Exhale, return to your tabletop pose. Right. Breath in. Left palm is grounded. Inhale the right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm threads underneath your left. Then lower your shoulder down. Whatever variation you want to take from here. If you want a half bind, wrapping your left hand around your back, aiming for around the right hip region. Point of this pose, we're opening up the chest. So chest opens towards the left. Gaze maybe comes up higher towards the ceiling. I'm losing my microphone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take an inhale. As you exhale, the left palm is grounded. As you inhale, the right arm goes back up high. Start to generate some windmills with your arm, going in one direction 2 to 3 times. And then the other direction 2 to 3 times. Return back to your tabletop. And we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread it through. Taking the same variation as you took on the other side. Take a breath in. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale the left arm high. Start generate some windmills with your arm. 2 to 3 times in both directions. Bring the left hand down. Here we go. Tuck your toes underneath and lift your hips up high to the sky for our first downward facing dog. So press your thigh bones towards the sky and take your chest, press it towards your thighs. Feel free to pedal out the feet here. Just help wake up the hamstrings and your calf muscles. Right. Now take a deep breath in. Gaze to the front of your mat. Give me some little baby steps, walking your feet up to your hands for a forward fold. So we're looking for stomach to connect to your thighs. Now, if that means you have to bend your knees, feel free to do so here. Taking a deep low back stretch. Release the tension from your head and from your neck. Maybe you shake your head no, and then shake your head yes, ending on a positive note. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to shins, flat back. Then exhale, fold back down. Inhale, mountain pose. Come on up to rise to stand. As your head comes to neutral, arms will reach up overhead. Take a breath in. And exhale, goalpost out your arms, back bend. Open up your chest to the sky. Inhale, arms back up. Then exhale, open arm twist. Right arm reaches back as your left arm reaches forward. So keep your hips pointed towards the front and then bring your gaze over your back thumb. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, back to center. Then exhale, grab hold of your left wrist, lean on over to the right. So reach. I want you to keep your spine nice and tall. Then use your exhales to extend just an inch further over every time. Inhales to lift. Exhales to extend. Give me one more breath in. Exhale, extend just a little bit further over. And inhale, back up high. Exhale, switch out your grip. Lean on over to the left. Pressing through all four corners of both of your feet here. Give me one more breath in. Exhale to reach. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shut down your eyes. Take a big breath in. Inhale, fill up. Hold it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale it out. Inhale the arms back up. One last time, gold post out your arms back bend. Inhale back up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Now take your feet out to just about hip width distance. Toes slightly point outwards. Yogi squat or malasana. So hips lower, hands come to heart center. So maybe your heels might be lifted like so, which is okay. That just means your hamstrings are a little tight. So something to work on in the future. So we're going to play around with a little bit of yogi squat here for a minute. Take a breath in, then plant your hands down, forward fold, lift your hips high. Beautiful. Take an inhale. As you exhale, return back to your yogi squat. Beautiful. All right, so inhales, plant your hands. Exhales, lift your hips. So inhale to come back to your squat. Exhale to press back up. Inhales to lower. Exhales to lift. Just working through this. Take your time. Just getting those hips nice and loose. In about 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's take one more yogi squat and then come to our forward fold. Lift your hips. So take your feet to point towards the front. Feet are still at hip width distance. Then ragdoll. Opposite arm over opposite elbow. And then you're just going to generate a little sway side to side. Then bring your feet to touch. Now palms plant down. Left palm stays grounded. Bend through your left knee. Reach your right arm to the ceiling. Expand your chest open. Then release your right hand back down. We'll take it to the other side. Right knee bends. Left arm lifts. Straightening through the left leg. You should feel this in your left hamstring and your calf muscle. Take a breath in. Return your left hand down one more time each side. Inhale, right arm lifts. Left knee bends. Exhale, return down. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. Then inhale your right leg up high. And exhale, step it in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Taking a half splits. So front leg straightens. Toes flex towards your face. You have options here. You can have your hands just outside of your leg. You can airplane your arms back for a little bit of a balance challenge. Or walk your hands out to the right for an IT band stretch. Just hold here and breathe into it. Give me one more breath in. Exhale, plant your right foot down. All right, tuck your left toes under. Lift your left knee. And now with your inhale, standing splits. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Level out your hips. Flex your heel high. Toes flex down. Take a breath in. Then exhale, forward fold. Release your left leg to meet your right. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands plant, down dog, exhale. Now inhale your left leg high. And exhale, step your foot in between. Lower the knee. Half splits, front leg straightens. Take the same variation as you took on the other side. Give me one more breath in. And exhale it out. Inhale, plant the left foot back down. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your right knee. One last time, standing splits. Right heel lifts off of the earth. Level out the hips. Chest lowers down. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Then exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank position. Lower all the way down to your belly. So your feet will flip, shoelace sides plant. Little baby cobra, inhale, lift up your chest. Exhale, lower. Let's take two more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe this last time through your palms lift up as well. Inhale, lift and hold. Breathe here. Open up your chest. Hold for 5. Maybe lifting up higher for 4. For 3. Higher for 2. And 1. Sphinx pose. So your forearms are going to come down. You're going to create a number 11 with your forearms. And then lift your chest up. So we're just holding here. Chest is lifted. Pressing through the forearms and the palms. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. And then gaze over your left shoulder. How you doing? Come back to center. Take a breath in. And then exhale, child's pose. Toes to touch. Knees go out wide. Rest your forehead down. Taking the last few moments of our practice to ground down into the space that we took time to create here today. Shutting off all the noise, all the distractions. Letting go of all the worries for just a couple minutes of your day. Come to the here and the now and be present. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly come up to sitting on your knees. Ah, wasn't that nice? Thank you so very much for joining me here today. If you want to follow me besides this yoga channel, you can always follow me on Instagram at handstanddan24. Besides that, just want to say, so thank you very much for coming in and joining me today. Besides that, what else? We got subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and definitely drop a comment if you have any suggestions for other videos that you would like to see. Bring your palms together at heart center. We bow and say, Namaste.